And welcome back, everybody, to the 2024 Seattle Snooker Open live here at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. It's our final semifinal match today with Andy McLuskey taking on CCU. It's a best of 5. The table has been set. David Burney's in the booth with Christian Youngers, and here comes Andy McLuskey to get us started. We are on Ox Billiards Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV page. Feel free to tune in to one of those pages. Like the stream, share it with your friends. If you've got any questions or comments, we've got an active chat room where the banter is high and the questions are inquisitive. We're happy that you're all joining us. Who is going to meet Kevin Quay in the final, as he just recently whitewashed Alex Newstead? I feel this one might be a bit closer, and it might be a lot more high-flowing. I was fortunate enough to commentate on one of Andy's games, and he doesn't really dilly-dally around. He just gets on with the business, whether it's safe or potting.
Now, do you mean dilly-dally or dilly-daily? Oh, sorry, that was a bad joke.
Yes, and as we've seen the trophy appear in the room, we can't say enough of kind words from Empire Billiards, as they have purchased the trophy for the winner and the runner-up. As you can see that in the top left corner of the screen there, a beautiful trophy. Someone's going to be putting their hands on that later today. Someone's going to join the ranks of CCU and Varun Junaje. Well, CC would like to reclaim it.
Yeah, he did sponsor the trophy, but would definitely like to keep it on home soil. Although Andrew McLuskey now lives in Sacramento area, right? So in the process of becoming a U.S. resident or U.S. national. Not sure exactly, but yeah, we got some folks in the chat talking about, is that Andrew McLuskey from the new Institute Snooker Club in Ireland? I believe it is. He's also the national coach for the USSA, United States Snooker Association, as far as I understand. But yeah, do let us know where you guys are tuning in from. You can also share the stream, like and subscribe, get the word out. This is a semi-final of Seattle Snooker Open, one of the biggest tournaments here in the U.S. Especially over on YouTube. It'll help us greatly if you guys subscribe to the channel, as we're trying to grow the channel and get the word out about United States Snooker.
Yeah, it may only be in its third year, this Seattle Snooker Open, but it's definitely become quite a popular one. It's good we see the regular crowd of players come in, but also some great new faces. So this might be first opportunity for Andy to get in. Gonna need to use the redwoods. Got an angle just to come off the top cushion to be on the black after this red.
I like that name, the Redwoods.
Yeah. The extra hardware is just going to add a bit more pace to the shot.
Yeah, you called it, just a bit more pace, enough to roll another few inches farther than he wanted. However, this is still potable. It's going to be a lot steeper of an angle, so probably going to have to play for one of the reds up table. Pretty aggressive player from what I've seen, Andy McLuskey. did the commentary over his match with Angus. That was a fun match to watch. Both players high flying.
He's got a bit of angle on this red into the left middle. Possibly stunned down for the black. Let me draw it back. Very nicely done.
Yeah, he's got a perfect angle now. He's got to figure out which side of this little cluster of 4 he wants to screw the cue ball into. Can definitely play up table for a red, but imagine he wants to stay here down near the bulk end and maybe just cannon half ball into that cluster of 4. Yeah, caught that red nicely. Opens him up. A couple more available. Great shot.
Yeah, this is what you like in the first frame, making nice short compact shots and building up a high break.
He's going to run a little bit long, but he's okay. If he can get at this red, the top of the cluster, not the loose one, but the one just below it, might be want to take on if he can get up for blue. He's looking at the one in the middle of the pack, though, to stay on the black.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm like, he's refusing it. Just must not have the angle.
Yeah, must be
run
going
through.
to the lower part of the table with that red. So just taking this to guarantee correct side of the blue. Strong start here, break of 25 so far. Do you think Kevin's 73 break will be in jeopardy in this match, possibly? Yeah.
I'd be surprised. It's definitely possible. Both these players can challenge for that high break of the tournament.
Keep splitting the pack well. That's really all you need to focus on once your pocketing is position is strong. He's on the wrong side, I think, here, just a bit below the blue, so gonna have to play for one of the bulk reds, maybe. The one nearest his bridge hand, possibly as well. Not sure if he was playing action enough to get it into the left middle, or if he wanted to come off the cushion more quickly and shoot it into the right middle.
Yeah, if it pulled up a little bit. I think that make it a lot easier for this red that he's closest to the left middle.
Safety might be the time to shoot now. He's looking at this red where he wants the cue ball to cover the red he's closest to with the brown. 36 break is a sizable lead at this level. Yeah, he's drifted forward just enough, and this is going to settle near the pocket maybe. Unfortunate to get that cannon.
But a nice opening break of 36. That's really impressive. A lot of these players are saying that's pretty much, you know, the high breaks that they're going to be. It's really tough to score heavily. I wish we had Kevin's 73 on video. It'd be nice to see how he came about that.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of nice cannons in that break from what I remember, and a good starter always helps, and then instead of missing those pots that are in between, he ends up rattling them and driving them home a few in a row, and that's usually all it takes.
Yeah, let's see how CC responds here.
So overcut it. Pink is near the pocket. So mistake.
Like to have held for the black, but does have the saving grace, obviously, of the pink and green very close to those opposite bulk corner pockets.
Oh, done a soft stop shot, basically. Try to get on this red, and he's on to right middle pocket. Try to respot the green, or maybe get on the blue. TK in the chat saying he enjoys CC and the Canadian guy. I think that's Charlie Brown. The match yesterday, at the end of the day, CC made a wonderful clearance at the end there. Took the frame and match with the pink ball. Yeah, it was an awesome match to watch.
Yeah, after the match we got to chat to both the players, and CC was alluding to me that that probably was the best match he's ever played in.
Yeah, came down to the wire. The fact that Charlie got the semi-clearance and then getting on the pink. Missing the pink, but getting into a black ball respot game and a must-win frame to push it to a decider, and nails the black. And then CC with that clearance at the end after the missed red from Charlie Brown. A huge moment in the tournament. This red has come short of position for the safety. So another error from CCU, unconventional. Yeah, he slams the table at the end. Knows how big of a match that was. Emotion involved in getting to that stage. And McLuskey with the first big mistake on the miss. I guess second big miss, really. He had one into the middle that didn't really leave too much. And then another miss that hasn't left a pot on.
Just having a look, is there a little space into that green pocket past the green? Has it made it a big pocket? Or is it closed up? CC having a really good look at it. If he goes for the far knuckle, there is a gap in there.
Yeah, I think he did try it. But had a good cue ball to not leave anything up table too easy. Tough, tight pocket to play for. You have to hit it perfectly into the knuckle. We're going to be seeing a safety here up to full cushion. Got to get it glued tight as you can. A little bit short, but the brown is nicely covering most of the balls, and I don't even know if you can cross double this rightmost red, so might be seeing just a dump shot down underneath blue. Get it tight to the top cushion.
Yeah, it was really just 4 CC into really one red.
Or the pot. My goodness, what a shot. It's I knew he wasn't going to be leaving too much other than that pot he was on. And he loves to take those down the cushion shots, and as we've seen in previous tournaments. But, when you put him up against the wall, sometimes he comes out of it.
Well, we're all attack.
Yeah, fight or flight. CC's choosing to fight in this one. Excited for this match. I think it's going to be a good one. High flying, Andrew McLuskey, more aggressive action. CC much more composed, definitely different styles. Let's cut that in nicely, so.
You might be lucky because this pink looks like it's going to go on the black spot.
Yep. It's created a great chance now.
it's really nice to see when players are getting the opportunity to get in. They put a good contribution on the board. You know that safety is important in this game of snooker. Snooker is a defensive term. Definitely when a player is free-flowing and just compiling big breaks, it does get exciting.
So this next red is going to have to figure out which one of the two reds he's going to play shape for. Needs to, wants a high angle on the pink to either stun around the cluster and get up to the right part of the table near the right middle pocket, or follow it one cushion and play for the red that's blocking the pink spot. Has option of blue here as well to get it back on its spot, but pink lies so natural. I think this is just going to be a follow shot, play for the loose red. And I think the pink will be available to left corner and both middles. It's going to need one more cannon as well into the reds, this cluster of three. It's come a bit short.
Fortunate that obviously when in doubt he's got a green sitting close to its own pocket up there. We can gently tap that red that's above the 3. Potentially be onto the blue into the top right. Looking for the red in the open by the pink spot to go into that right middle. Oh, he's trying to use the big pocket with the green there.
Yeah, he tried it and he would have been plump on this blue, so can't fault him from going for it. And good break here to get some points back, but definitely had a chance at a single frame visit to win it. Just needed a few key shots.
Got the snooker on that open red on the left side of the table. And, not elementary, the safety here for CC as he clips off the reds on the left side. Got to be mindful of the pink and black. That thin cut on the right side does not really work too well.
Tried to hook it in tight around the cushions, and this could be fortunate for CC. Might have doubled up these reds.
Yeah, that red might have come to his rescue.
No, I think his angle, it looks like he's going to go for the pot here. Yeah, it's
Very
on.
nice.
Good shot there, screwed back. Was ideally trying to play for pink, and he can still take it on, but this blue to get it back on the spot would be crucial. Putting on a big break or possible clearance. This is a touchy shot, tight little screw back. This red just above the black, I do believe pots to left corner, so it's an easier position, but maybe a tighter pocket. If you can get on one of these two reds to left corner, this is a real frame-winning chance. And you think he's actually perfect. Excellent shot. He has angles for either red. send it down or up table depending on which one he takes.
Sure, I think the top of those two reds you can stun in. Potentially take the pink into the same pocket where this red's going to find home. It's definitely promising for McLuskey to take this first frame. Looks like he's definitely got some support from Ireland. Originally from there, but now makes residence in Sacramento, California, which supposedly has quite a thriving snooker scene. An unmarked gem, I guess. Christian, I think we need to go visit Sacramento.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
This red will go into the opposite corner pocket. $40 points in it, 35 on the table.
Really went for that red screw back. Thought he'd just drop it in and guarantee.
CC will concede that frame. So Andrew McLuskey takes the first frame of this semifinal match, and we'll step aside for a few short moments as the players rack up the balls and be back with frame 2 of this semifinal at the Seattle Snooker Open. And we're back with frame 2 as CCU set to break off. Got a nice cue ball. Unfortunately, red has come up the table. And it's on the good side of that middle pocket.
This is tracking towards the pocket, but yeah, the CC can definitely get to this ball, I think. I say definitely think. I guess that's the wrong combination of words, but I'm going to go with he can see it. It's a little bit tighter than I might expect.
Yeah, that would have been a great starter for CC. Kind of, rebound after a tough first frame. Nice long pot, get it in, get the confidence going. But Andy definitely wants to douse any of that. Looks like CC will be in a world of trouble here.
That's one thing I've noticed with Andy's roll-up safeties. He's been very consistent at getting the full ball snooker and taking away, more often than not, the one cushion escapes for a lot of them. So imagine if this is tight enough, CC's going to have to go 2 cushions around, maybe even a third.
Yeah, those are always tricky shots just to roll up because, as you're alluding to, Christian, that Andrew does a great job of just getting really tight to the cushion. But sometimes some players just want to hit it so delicately that they just hit it too soft and it doesn't even hit the object ball, and then they're in a world of hurt as they've submitted the 4-point foul and it's a free ball for the opponent, or the opponent can put you back in.
Yeah, we talked about before, another great escape from CC. 2 cushions, nestles into the back slightly.
Not a bad idea, on the practice table. Just put that cue ball in a variety of positions in the D, have the ball colors there, and just do a few little run-up shots. It's amazing once you start practicing something how elementary it becomes when you're in a match.
It's going to run a little bit long, so it's going to be hand on the table for McLuskey. Managed to get coverage, though, CC has on this rightmost red, which would have been the one to go for. Can still go for this one and try to screw it back. Mid-range red. It's got to be careful reaching over the green. It's going to go towards the black. And cannons it. It's up safe.
Yeah, he's fortunate there. He had the black open. Black's still available. At least it's not tied up.
Does goes to right middle. It's going to just nestle into the bottom of the pack. Go for this red. Bit of a two-way shot. He's going to aim at the far jaw. If he rolls it in, it always comes short like that and rolls into the near jaw. Slow rolling ball. It looks like a touching ball. Asserted by Andrew McLuskey. Going to be looking to get in behind black here.
Just to take a look, and he's got to make sure he's keeping 1 foot on the table. Or 1 foot on the floor, I mean.
Yeah.
That'd be a very aerobatic shot if he had a foot on the table. The rules are, as long as you have even your tippy toe touching the floor, it's a legal shot. So I've always wondered if there's ever been a player that's trying to bend that rule and maybe purchase some clown shoes or something like that, as we know they're very long.
Extra long toe tips, something like that, yeah. A different demeanor in this frame. More tactical, no big break to start off from either player. But you imagine it's kind of a ticking time bomb so long as this black and pink stay on their spot as well as blue.
It's red to the side. Naturally, he'll be on the black, but
and he's done the same. Missed it short.
it looked relatively easy, obviously, on the TV screen. But when you're down on the table, that those middle pockets on those shots get really, really small. Fortunate enough for Andrew, he didn't really have to do much with the cue ball. He was naturally going to be on the black, but still, the pot was very difficult on the red.
Soft screw back here. Nice pot from CC. It's very effective when he's in pretty straight in on the ball into the green and yellow pockets. Just doing a soft screw back. It's a great position there too. A little bit high on this red, but has a line to stun in between the gap of the black and the cluster. Get a nice low angle and have choice of reds to play position for. Probably the one at the bottom of the pack or after this. Oh, he had enough to go around it. It's a good shot. Only thing is this high angle is going to be a little bit more difficult to get to the right part of the table without using too much left-hand side.
Yeah, there was a player on tour. He was mentioning that a lot of people really get hung up on wanting to put a lot of draw, top, side on the ball, using all those tricks and stuff like that. But those make the shot just that much more difficult. He's mentioning there's cushions there. They're on the table. Feel free to use them.
Yeah.
That player was Ronnie O'Sullivan, so I think he knows a thing or two about the game.
Yeah, maybe he does. Yeah. So they're doing maybe a flick of left-hand side and mostly top. Knew he had this red to right middle pocket. I do like that shot, or just a bit of draw and stunning 2 cushions and maybe play for the loose red to the right of the pack. Either option seems pretty good to me. With the blue available, it's a great choice. Okay, had a bit more angle, and so didn't want to play for blue. Brown covered. So green it is. Do you open up this red along the cushion now? Try to play position.
Yeah, it's got a bit of difficulty with this green. CC makes good use of that.
Yeah, he's going to take a tough red now. Either this one up into the yellow pocket or the loose one to the right of the pack. Luckily the one on the right, if he can follow his cue ball and end up with a low black, shouldn't leave much on. Overcut it. Big mistake now.
True. Yep. Again, you can just stun off this red. And if he can be either straight on the black or a bit low, he can screw back for that red that his cue ball was right by. That loose one on the bottom of the bunch.
Yeah, I think he's straight enough to screw the right part of the table, but there's loose red up to the yellow pocket. Yeah, he's adjusting his cueing, so we're going to see him go forward. Oh, he's going to stun into the stack, and he's just shooting that shot quite well.
Sign me up, coach.
Yeah.
That's a shot I'd like to have in my arsenal, but he's doing it quite well. It's a couple times we've seen him go wonderfully off the black and into the pack and disturbing it just a little bit.
Gonna be leading down. Oh, he ran into the pack on that shot. Figured maybe there was a chance. He's got a pot on the blue, just going the wrong direction. Gonna see a big cue ball action, I think, on this one. 3 cushion, 2 cushion, 3 cushions maybe. Oh yeah, misses the middle pocket. It's not quite on a red that nicely, but black available to both pockets. Oh, that's great cue action there. Excellent shot. I think he's starting to get into the swing of things now. 23 break in response to CC's 20. Maybe another cannon into the pack. Nope, they're all available now, I think. He's perfect here. Nice high angle come down for black next.
Yep, the Irish are coming. The Irish are coming. Albert Kennedy up in Calgary, comes from Ireland, has won the BC Open the last 2 years. We'll see if his fellow countrymate Andrew McLuskey could win the Seattle Snooker Open. Lots of snooker ahead of him for sure. Can't get ahead of it, but he just definitely looks very strong and having his way with Cece, who's a very tough customer.
Yeah. I think with this showing too, he could be quickly becoming the favorite for the tournament if he's able to clear up here, or at least get it to snookers required. He's got, I think, 2 safe reds. But I believe all 3 after this one are available. Don't think he has to cannon the red just below the pink. I think it goes.
Maybe just draw it back and be a bit high on that red. Very nice cue ball control there.
Yeah, being high on this red is nice because natural position kind of pushes it toward the pocket if you're cutting it to the left slightly. And he's hit it and pinched the pocket a bit, and it's there for the taking.
Yeah, good angle to disturb this red on the cushion.
Oh, a bit short.
Not electing to develop it. Maybe just didn't have the angle.
There's a big chance there for possibly a high break of the tournament. He's on 52 now. But he's a bit awkward here. Not on the pink. Oh, sorry, he's on a red now. My apologies. So, a big shot, and he nails it.
Yeah, great red to keep the break going. Float this blue in. Got the right on the right side.
Come around it with some check side. Nice shot. So, gonna need one of these reds along the long rails to best the high break of the tournament so far, 73 from Kevin Quay for the other finalist who has punched his ticket into the final starting later today. He's going to need to find a way to open up one of these if he wants to go for that high break. As far as this frame goes, though, needs black here as his frame ball. 40-point difference, 43 remaining. And he might have the double. This red to right middle. Show us the bank, Andy. Oh, wow. And it's got a chance.
Lots of emotion
Knocks
there.
it in.
Wow.
So 47-point difference. CC coming back to the table.
Yeah, just needs the one snooker. Always, you know, get a red and a black. You know, you got potential of a free ball.
Would have been epic. 66. He would have needed pink to tie the high break and black to win the high break on that if he potted that double. But great cue ball control from Andy in that break.
Yeah, you didn't see there was not many wild shots. There's a couple of good recovery shots to keep the break going, and just, I think as we put it out to the chat room yesterday, what do you prefer, the slamming of your object ball hitting the back of the pocket, or just the jingle of when it just drops in the mesh? And I think Andy likes the smack of the leather.
Yep. It's looking pretty strong in this one now. 35 on the table, 48 remaining, so handful of snookers needed for CC. The rules have changed slightly in the tournament for the semifinals and the final. Semifinal here gonna allow opponents to play on as long as they wish. No required concessions. We obviously have those as a rule for the group stage matches to get matches rolling on and off and get matches going during the tournament. But today is Championship Monday, so we've got all the time we need.
And I think that works well. The concession ruling is just more of educational purpose as well. I know talking to a lot of players, they do enjoy that. Sometimes they've played in some tournaments with rather new players, and some of the new players feel like the frame is over when all the balls are gone. Even if they're losing 132 to nothing, they'll play till the final end. Or that's not the case.
Here we go, though. Here we go. Excellent snooker from CC. Gets the cannon on the green with the
That's
red.
the free ball.
And it's a free ball.
Good angle on the pink into the middle to act as his red. Come back for the black.
Yeah, it was a great safety. Managed to get a nice little kiss off the green that was on the cushion, and kind of opened it up as well. So now going to take double pink probably for free ball, or just snooker in behind it once again.
And now he can. Obviously, when he had that free ball, he could not just roll up to the pink. You can, oh. And that's a concession there. That's what I was talking about, those roll-up shots.
Wow.
You know, if you miss, it's just disastrous. And as you can see, CCU, free ball there, put him back in, snookered, a lot of trouble there. So, unfortunately, CC's back is up against the wall, trailing 2-0 to Andrew McLuskey. That's the Seattle Snooker Open. That's what we are doing right here at Ox Billiards. But another great tournament coming up on the calendar. WineCellars.com presents the U.S. Women's Snooker Open Championship of 2024. Mark it on your calendars, August 9th to 11th. So much fun that tournament is. Hopefully you can join us, and even join us in the room. I know admission is free for this event. Come see us at Ox Billiards at 1432 Broadway in the Capitol Hill area of Seattle. We just can't say, so much fun. I enjoy coming down for that tournament, and so much great things to say about WineCellars.com. They're just fundamentally fantastic for what they've done in the game of snooker in Canada, or in America, I mean. Really providing some financial help, as we do need to make these tournaments a success. There's a lot of people doing a lot of labor of love here, but it's nice when they can just get a little bit of a reward. And Sean Murphy came over and had a little tour of 4 cities, 2 in Canada and 2 in America. Went to Calgary, Cowtown at the Ranchman's Club, entertained a lot of people in BC at the Star Snooker Club in Richmond, then came down to this wonderful establishment at Ox Billiards, entertained and educated a lot of players, because he's very informative when he does his exhibitions, and finished it up in La La Land down at Stephen Wong's club, Embassy Billiards. A great tour, and hearing a lot of great feedback from England. Yeah. A lot of people tuned in to the clips that Mike Dominguez, the spearheader of that tour, was putting up online. A lot of personnel were enjoying it. A lot of other players were enjoying it. So, looking good. And 2 players are just taking a short little comfort break, and we'll be right back with frame 3. But I'll let Christian announce some of that great USSA tour.
Yeah, we've got some more events coming up on the national tour. A few different tournaments, based on where you asked. A little bit West Coast heavy. The next event's going to be happening here at Ox Billiards, the Washington State Championship. If you guys are interested, if you're a Washington resident, do come join us. We're going to be playing here on the bays, on this table you see here. $75 entry. Reach out to Mike at oxbilliards.com. I believe our website has the entry fee, so do come check it out. And looks like for the rest of the tour here, September 21 through 22 has been canceled, the Georgia State Championship, so that won't be happening that weekend. Or stand by to see if it'll be happening at all. But yeah, a lot of good events. World Women's Snooker coming up. I think players are almost ready to get back.
Yeah, I think CCU just got himself a little bit of a pep talk there. I don't think CCU is no stranger to trailing a bit, but he's definitely know that Andy McLuskey is no stranger to this game. So
seems like he's been playing better and better though as the tournament has gone on. McLuskey. We saw his match against Angus, nowhere near the cue ball control he's had in this one. A couple of beautiful splits of the pack to get the high break of 66 so far in this match. almost eclipses the 73 high break of the tournament.
Interesting about CC taking that on. Still playing a little aggressive.
I think you still have to keep your level of aggression there, but don't know if that's the pot to go for. Good safety here from Andrew. Covers most of the pack. More importantly, though, sends that red up into the bulk end. Seems potable into the green pocket in both middles. So CC's gonna have to be careful with where he places his cue ball here. Opens up the reds, but nothing too available.
Yeah, we've alluded to those side pockets are tough. Much as it looks easy on the TV table.
I was going to say, yeah, take this to the corner instead. As you mentioned, tight pockets at that pace you have to shoot it too. Almost not worth it. As long as you're not leaving anything free into the left middle pocket, should be all right. So this red at the bottom might actually cut, and if not, he's going to be able to thin off the left edge and play underneath the black. Yeah, caught it very, very thin, so his cue ball is going to be running a bit too far. TK's asking, do we have the Sean Murphy videos of at Ox posted on this channel? Not yet, but do subscribe and tune in. We will be posting them later. Mike is working on a little bit of a docu-series he's got going with all the different tour stops, so check in the coming month or two for all that footage to be released over time. It is work in progress, but yeah, we will be releasing those eventually. I think he did have a couple of centuries here on this very table, so some good stuff to watch. And wink wink, that was the hint to go subscribe to the channel if you want to see that later on.
And was this a reality or urban myth? Was there some footage of Sean Murphy singing Born in the USA karaoke while he was down here in America?
I can't comment on that. You'll have to wait and find out. That's what it sounds like to me. Subscribe to the channel and you'll get to know. If the footage exists, it may eventually come out. We'll never know.
Well, Sean definitely is an accomplished pianist, as last year, not this past year, but back in 2023, up at the Mercure Hotel after the World Championships after party, he came up and tickled the ivories for a lot of onlooking fans.
So now we're getting into a bit more of a messy frame with all the reds being pushed up table. A couple of pot attempts into the middles and the corners maybe, but nothing really guaranteed on. McLuskey looking at this or of the two reds into the right middle pocket. Like if he can get on one, he's got a chance, but has to be careful. Get too close to the black there.
Just maybe sizing up that pink, but pink does cut into this left middle.
It's a very similar shot to what he just potted. A bit straighter on, but yeah, it's going to take the black. He does have an angle technically. He's going to maybe roll into it and play safe though. Yeah, perfect amount of left, right-hand side to get in behind. Excellent shot. Underappreciated, I think, how valuable that shot is.
Oh, it's just a phenomenal shot. Just a great little touch shot.
Shows you he's comfortable though. He's getting the speed of the table down. He's getting the feel of the cushions, gripping that spin. A bad safety. Just gonna screw back and keep pushing reds up. At some point this strategy will break and you'll basically have a new pack formed at the top near the bulkhead.
Yes, maybe the elusive bumblebee break can make an appearance.
Bumblebee break? What is this?
That's taking 15 reds and 15 yellows and then running the colors.
Okay.
I think John Spencer actually did it once, but it was in an exhibition.
I see, I see.
So I don't think any player is really playing for it, as I know. And any player that picks up a cue knows you want to be around this black ball, as it's the highest point value ball on the table with 7 points.
Speaking of being around the black, excellent pot from CC. Right middle pocket, comes up and around the table, and he's plump on this black. So play it forward one cushion and get in behind these reds. Would have looks like he was playing for red to left middle.
I wonder if he just
I like
lapse of concentration, thought about the red, took his mind off the black. That sometimes happens also. Too often you're just like, oh, this, next shot's a gimme. I'm gonna put all my attention on the next one, but
will McLuskey capitalize an uncharacteristic miss? Wow.
yeah, what is happening here?
Maybe a bit eager. Both players know the table's pretty open. A lot of the reds out and available, so can almost create a different kind of pressure.
Yeah, you get that black in, you get back on its spot. Those reds around the pink spot are nicely spread out.
And yeah, this is a big opportunity. Red just to the right of the pink, the left middle. I think the other 4 near the spot are covering each other. Unless there's a plant on, I don't see. It's going to probably be playing for blue again. Unfortunate because you want to clear this black to open up the pocket for these 4 reds around the pink spot. Yeah, it doesn't have the window, so gonna have to go to the bulk end now. Maybe the red just north of the brown. I'd like to be to the right of the brown slightly, so he has option of reds too. Oh, works. Can get close with this red. Just below the brown, goes to green pocket. Gonna be seeing a lot of blues in this break, I imagine.
I think it's more severe of an angle there that he can't hold for the brown.
And he's cut it thick, trying to hold, like you said. Don't think he needed to hold, really.
No,
would have been the best shot to go for the black, right?
Or just the blue coming down naturally for the blue. It was tough looking at the TV angle. Obviously, I thought it was elementary for him just to put that red in and then slowly be onto the brown into the opposite corner pocket.
Yeah, I think he just missed it. As sometimes it goes. Now the chance swings to Andrew McLuskey, although these 4 reds around the pink spot, I don't think any of them go to the right corner. Maybe the leftmost one. If not, he has to come in behind them or try to play loose red on the left, but he's on this one to left middle. It's going to be touchy. Doesn't really want to roll it in softly because it's going to guide to the left slightly from the nap. Yeah, good speed.
And just firm. Don't let the table dictate your shot. You dictate your shot.
Yeah, he's now opening up this pocket, which good positional shot here could really open things up. Good amount of right-hand side. And he's got a couple of options.
Yeah, he always has that safety of that red up by the green pocket there. So I can really focus on getting position on these reds.
Likes to go for the cannon, and he's come out all right. The black comes in and out of the top cushion. Fortunately, pink has gone safe. Doesn't need it to put on a big break here.
Now, if you can just clear up these reds with the black, then head up to the bulk area and take care of business there. So
Great shot. Has option of reds now. This one up into the yellow. This one down to the black. I think you got to take on black even though you're right-handed and you're got to use the rest on this one. You want to take the points while they're out there.
oh, is he going to get a result here?
I don't know.
CC policy can take that red,
Eighth,
the bottom one, and then maybe a little flick into the other red to hold for the black.
Can you open up?
Nope, he went high side.
Yeah, I think the high one was definitely on. Might have been able to open up pink.
Sure. He took the high road, and unfortunately,
Here's the insurance red you were talking about earlier. Leads naturally to the blue or bulk color. Is this?
you see on the blue just a little delicate little stun. Going to be on the red left of the pink.
Was that CC's last chance at the table? You have to wonder. You can clear up these three reds down table. Put him pretty heftily in the lead. Just needs wow.
Just a little off-putting by someone that is moving in the audience. But, you know, sometimes I know players like get put off by movement in the table. You can always stand up. You know, just because you get down on the shot doesn't mean you have to take the shot. But then you just got to quickly get rid of that. It does happen. It's an active room here at Ox. No one's intentionally doing it.
So the chance to fluke. Nope. So yet another opening, unless these reds are all lined up.
Yeah, it looks like they block each other there. You almost think of the vantage point we have of the bird's eye view that red that he's closest would slide past the other reds and into the green pocket. Oh, it's a nice long red there by CC. It's a good chance to crawl back into this frame. Just a bit pacey there. Yeah, interesting looking at CC's stroke. He does have that little stutter on the.
Yeah, final follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if it's worth it for him to change it at this point. He does pretty well with it. So, you know, his right split there, second, right before the final delivery. It's almost like a gearing up to go forward and then final push through.
Maybe just a little timing mechanism. Knows that he's like, okay, I'm going through, stop, now it's serious, let's get through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wonder, I mean, there's different philosophies when it comes to timing of the stroke, obviously, and it would definitely go against the school of thought of the player who likes to be, you know, the Ronnie of the world, the sort of continuous motion type strokes where you sort of just pulling back through the balls, big smooth motion. More akin to the type of break you see from more mechanical players. Great shot there with the rest to come up table, but just ended up in an awkward position in between all of the angles for this blue. Does he take it on? He's back in this frame, 25-29, no problem. It's going to come down to these last few reds. Went for the pink down the cushion. What a pot that was.
Yeah, big smile from Andrew there and a tap on the table.
Highlight reel shot that was. All right, we're going to get the replay set up for the final.
There has been a lot of beautiful shot making in this tournament, that's for sure.
And he's tight to this black, so really the only red available, the one on the left cushion. What a time to take that pot on too, but you figured that blue was almost as difficult and he wasn't going to be leaving much, so it was kind of a shot to nothing. It was a good times to take on those difficult pots. Oh, he's almost made that red, and this is really the only one he leaves if he's got him covered on the right red. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have the potting angle.
Yeah, you got to be definitely some player to whitewash CCU. Obviously, Andrew McLuskey on the verge of doing that if he takes this frame, but CC's a battler. The next champion of this great Seattle Snooker Open.
First inaugural champion.
Mm-hmm. No one forgets their first.
Still chasing that U.S. national title. Ended up in the semifinals last year. Went down to champion Darren Taylor. He was over in the chat, I think.
Yeah, CC does get close. He's been close numerous times in the BC Open.
Great pot. Where the pink spots, I don't think he's covered. He should still be able to at least see this red, but actually might have taken away the potting angle to the right middle. It's difficult to play position on that shot either way, but I think he's okay. Yeah, he has the line. Gonna end up a bit straight, so might actually take pink here just to get position. Well, getting black on the spot would be nice. It's gonna require a big swing of the cue here if he goes for it. Nope, just rolls it in, but misses the pot. It was a big moment. Well, yeah, could have put at least 7 points on the board. 17. Darren Taylor saying he didn't notice he has a double follow through in his cue action. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. Once you see it, you almost can't unsee it. Is the way I think about it, but does well with it. I mean, I remember when Ricky Walden was here, they were just talking about it. They called it him and Lee Gordon were doing a little coaching session with him, and I think they were calling it a mini yip, kind of like having the yips in golf.
Definitely was a surprising miss there by Andrew, and kind of surprised a little bit that CC put him back in. $14 points in it and 43 on the table, and definitely a black right over the top right corner. So you gotta imagine whoever's going to get the next red is probably going to get 8 points to the good.
Watch the glance on the pink. Watch the glance on the pink.
Oh, wow. There's a result.
What is this? This is wild stuff. It's got some gap between white and black. And they are playing. Look at this escape. Oh, so close. What is going on in this frame?
It was a great effort on his first attempt. Take a breather, make the minor adjustments.
Caught it on the way in that time, and great adjustment. Good shot from Andy McLuskey to escape that one. Would have been impressive to get it on the first try. 3 cushion escape, tight around that corner pocket. Wow. We've got drama, folks.
Yeah, that could have been a lot more profitable for CC.
You think he goes back and try to get in that gap again? maybe on a potted red or something. Nah, you just take the black in that case, I guess. He's left the red on the right available, and Andy might go for this pot. Just cross doubling it. Smart shot. It's a well-timed aggression, I think. Comes from Andy, or Andrew, from what I've seen in this tournament. CC has to be careful here not to leave anything for free. The black over the pocket is an easy chance for McLuskey to get back in the frame. Wants to put this one to bed as quickly as he can. Watch out, green. Clips the green, and the pot is on here. A little bit of risk, though. I think that red along the top, sorry, the bulk cushion might be part of the path of the cue ball if he pots this. So let's hit it with some right hand side to avoid, I guess, not just a follow shot.
He's got an angle on this black to come back up table.
Oh, miscue.
What a time for a miscue. They heard that all the way down in Sacramento.
Yeah. I heard that one in my knees, I think. Now, frame still on. 10 points is nothing for these two. So anyone's frame. David Brock asking, why wouldn't you take the green there? That's a good point if you're trying to play position. You don't need the black if you're clearing up. right over the pocket. A bit of nice natural angle to just roll up table. So maybe just a bit of excitement or pre-planning a bit too far ahead and not adapting the situation, wanting to pot the black for the points. It's like the top of the ball was available. Watch out, cue ball. Now a massive opportunity for McLuskey to steal this frame, close this match out quickly. Shot to nothing, and it's in. Wow, and he's cannon beautifully on the green. It doesn't go safe. And this is possibly his chance to stamp his ticket into the final. Before you say it, there's no such thing as commentator's curse. Do not subscribe to that. As I said, I do not subscribe. And now the chance is on in the opposite direction. How swingy this game can be. You knew it. That was match win right in front of him if he just clears up.
Yeah, he's going to need up to the blue. Have to use the cushions now to get onto the blue from the brown.
Yeah, I think he's a bit straighter. Looks like a little bit more angle would be just easy to roll it in to cushions. Yeah, I think it's just player preference here, really. He has the angle to go 2 cushions or 1. To pick which side of the blue to get on. Just needs to get nice and straight, that's all. Get the snookers required. That stretched out shot maybe had a part to play. Apologies, I'm missing some points. So 10-point difference.
Fortunate enough that he got the snooker there.
Or, as some might say, the fluker. Fluker. Oh, there's an edge of this blue. Great shot. Might not like his next chance at the table, though, if CC can lay one down here. Can play this 2 ways. He can try to play behind black and slow roll it. It's a very touchy snooker, or he can use pink, sort of a backboard, and just get a good line on the white to send it back up table and use the blue as your snookering ball. Just be careful not to plant pink into the pocket. Chose the first option. Made sure to at least clear the middle pocket, so tough pot available. Double the prudent shot. Watch out, cue ball. What kind of safety do you play here? Just double the brown back up towards the pink, maybe? Send it around.
Cushion first.
Cushion first. Watch out, blue. You like those cushion first shots, huh, Dave?
Yeah.
That seems
That's
to
what
be
I
your
saw.
preference, yeah. It's an effective shot, especially when it's, you know, black ball left on the table and you can send it around. Goes overlooked, I feel, that shot. He's gonna get away with something here.
Yeah, Andrew just a little fortunate that that blue has found the top cushion. Obviously he'll need it to take the frame, but definitely CC needs it as well.
Yeah, you have to wonder, I think the longer this frame goes, the more it plays to Andrew's favor. Using pink here, try to hold the cue ball. Oh, that's tight to the cushion possibly. Is he angled here?
Looks like there's a gap, but the bridge hand is tough, obviously. Just the fingertips. Wow, that was a great pot. That bridge that he had there.
Oh, and a flick off the pink. Excellent shot from CC. Puts him 14 points ahead, 18 remaining. You have to imagine it's going to play on, Andrew, even if CC pots this blue. Oh, my score's incorrect. Sorry. Put the points
Based on that safety.
So yeah, 14-point difference, 56 to 42. Is it a reverse double, cross double here? So he's just gonna play the snooker, lay the blue up near the black, and he's got the double. Great shot. He's gonna snooker on the pink. Nope. You have to wonder how crucial that missed red was into the corner from Andrew. Earlier in this frame, he had a great opportunity to get a frame-winning clearance. At least get the snookers required. Maybe not a clearance, there were a few reds safe, but look at this. Is this pink going in too? Nope.
So 19 it. Andrew just needs the one snooker. Force a 6-point foul and then take the pink and black. Or a black ball respot.
And if you guys are liking the tournament so far too, drop us a like and subscribe to the channel. Hoping to grow our YouTube, Facebook channels. Oh, he's caught the top of the black. It's gonna settle. You won't mind this. Makes it difficult for Andrew to play a snooker now as well, with the black being so much closer to the cushion. It's gonna roll close to the pocket. Do here though. Gonna have to use a rest. Overcut this pink maybe and send the cue ball down towards the black and hope the rattle gets it to go wide and hope.
Valiant effort, but unfortunately it wasn't there. CCU fights back. He takes this third frame. He needs 2 more to try and put his name on the trophy again, but Andrew McLuskey is going to regroup, and hopefully he can come back and get this match done and dusted sooner than later. So we'll step aside for a few short moments and be back with an exciting frame 4 of the Seattle Snooker Open. And we're back here with frame 4 of this exciting semifinal match. It's a best of 5. Andrew McLuskey on the verge of punching victory, but CCU has crawled back, taking that third frame. He's hoping to grab this fourth and put him into a decider.
Yeah, CC's up against it here, but showing good strength and persistence. I think McLuskey's the type of player that in order to beat him, you're going to have to score heavily against him when you get chances. He's gone for that in the corner. Shot to nothing and nearly knocks it in. You know when they're rattled that close to the corner and don't drop, that was a really, really good effort. Two aggressive shots off the rip.
Uh-oh. It's got a good red by the black. This might be the starting of something beautiful. No. Wow. Is Andrew feeling it a little bit? He just got ahead of the game too much there. I thought CC would be sitting for sure for a while.
I think I learned something there too about McLuskey. I think he's a bit more of a rhythm player. He was feeling it earlier with that 66. So I think if you're CC, recognizing that maybe slowing the game down a little bit more is going to maybe help your momentum a bit. He is a bit more of a deliberate player. No such thing as commentary curse, 100%.
Well, of course, when Darren Taylor is commentating.
He's on this red, actually. He's managed to come up table. Red available to left corner. You can just screw this back softly for blue. Needs to get on the correct side. It's good speed. Nice shot. Do you run into the pack now, though?
Just don't know what the... I don't think that red on the right side of the table out in the open passes that other red.
No.
But also, it's...
You can cannon that red, though, like you said.
I think it's a dicey move to open up the pack. Just if you are to miss. He knows that Andrew's a great break builder.
Is this enough to follow this red? Glance off the bottom of the pack and stay to the left of the black? Possibly. There's a lot of topspin on that shot. Just don't quite see the angles there. Or if he can just screw back and miss. Now he's going to go with topspin. Just wants to follow through the pack here. How's your luck? Great shot. Could have been a bit better, but he's on this high black. If he can get cue ball almost to where it is now, he's going to have choice of reds and a really big chance.
Yeah, that's a thin black.
Love to see it in the chat too. Darren Taylor and Stephen Wong back-to-back comments. The two players in the final of the U.S. National Championship last year. How's this black? Oh, ho, 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 ho.
It's a good shot. That was if that went wrong, I think CC would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier, I think the way CC needs to beat McLuskey, he's got to score heavily with these opportunities. Oh, we got some other legends in the chat. Let's go in, Shu Chang and Raymond Fung over from New York. Previous runner-up as well. The U.S. National Championship, we hosted it here at Ox. Maybe we get to see you, Raymond. I'm heading to New York during August, so let me know. Maybe we'll meet you on the bays. Good shot there. Wanted it to creep a bit more though. It's kind of in between now. All these shots might only have the red to left middle next. It's going to be a slow rolling red is the only issue. I almost like to drag shot this to be able to hit it with a bit more pace. Although I think he's straight enough just to tap it in. Yeah, a bit of a drag. 31 break. It's got technically most of the red still available. I think once you clear the one to the right of the pink, the other two go to left mid, left corner. Yeah, will do, Raymond. Let us know who you guys are rooting for too. I know a lot of U.S. national players are good friends with CC, so he's got some support in the chat and in the room. But I know a lot of folks in Ireland are here, and big miss. Does it leave an easy starter? Not really.
Well, gonna have to work for it. Looks like he's going for this red that's to the right of the green.
This is a risky make. Got away with it.
Yeah.
Red nearest the yellow does pot, I believe. Has a line of sight to it. Don't think any of these reds go to left middle though, so.
No, they're all blocking each other's path.
I think you can see that one nearest the yellow, and he can go forward to avoid any easy shots next. Yeah, great shot. So now I don't know if this cluster of two reds below the pink actually goes anymore. I think the lower one does go to right middle pocket after you clear out that other red. It's that cluster I was talking about. I don't think it goes anywhere else really. The left one might go to left corner. Difficult to see. Wonder how much that'll come into play. Might be glancing off this blue and running into those. Oh no, sorry, he's on a red. Apologies. Misses it. And leaves nothing. Wow.
There's stuff to see about that. Red that's up by the green. Obviously not wanting it at all.
The plant doesn't go, I don't think. It's a bit wide to the towards the long rail. He has a back cut on this red here. I think he's going for it. What a shot.
Yeah, that's going to give him a good boost. He's been reeling a little bit. CC came out with a big break in this frame. You let CC back in, and CC's able to take this, force a decider. The momentum's all on the Empire Billiards owner.
He unfurls his hand an interesting way. You can tell he's got a nice loose grip on the cue. It's quite nice. Sometimes when you see the cue move after the hand, you can tell that there's some wiggle room there. You can use it to your advantage to get more cue power. Almost glanced at cluster and hasn't really left too much. Only red that's potable is the one closest to the yellow pocket. I think he's gonna have to employ the strategy and just make some points, run away and make some points and run away. Did they open him up too much?
Maybe a little bit. This, he can buy that red there, which I think he might. No, I don't know if he has had the potting angle, because yeah, safety almost went really bad there for CC, but
You take this pot on to the right corner pocket and try to hold for the blue maybe. A bit riskier if he goes for it to right middle, but it's maybe more potable. Bigger pocket. You're going to be running into maybe blue or those reds up table. Tricky spot. Just I like to play safe. To get close to the cushion. And he's okay. Andrew looking at red into yellow pocket maybe? Nope. Same red. Got to get coverage with yellow. And we formed yet another cluster, so now we're going to start disturbing the reds up in near the bulk end.
yeah, just have to be mindful that red by the pink will go into the top right corner.
And covered the pink now. So probably a series of 4 shots here, just pushing all the reds down, recreating the stack near the pink. Unless CC wants to be a bit more aggressive and go for one of these, but no, I think we're just going to push them all around. We'd like to get coverage on this last red, so Andrew can't simply push it up table, but there is a line. This is interesting. Both players effective at moving the reds around, but has he left a chance? Hand on the table.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity. It's a long red.
Could this be a bait and switch though? A lot of pressure on this pot because you're likely going to be leaving something on. Just got to have the confidence to go through it. Gonna go in the middle pocket. Where's the cue ball gone? Wow.
Yeah, fortunate a little bit that that red's gone tight to the ball cushion. As Andrew knows it, he'd like to be right on to the bulk cushion with that red. Unfortunately, when the cue ball goes into the pocket, it comes back on the table, and the player has the option of shooting from the D in any direction, or he can put his player back in. But in this case, obviously, Andrew's going to carry on.
Yeah, I think this is the right shot. Just send it back down table and just cover the loose red. It's in between green, blue, and pink. It's gonna go for it though. I wonder which shot is the harder one. Almost potted the brown. And he's all right.
2-2, I don't think he's taking that shot on. 2-1.
Yeah, figure you can try to win the frame there. This red does pass the pink up into the yellow pocket. He's looking at the line right now. It's going to be cannoning into these reds, so it's going to be risky. He's going to play another safety maybe, or the cross double. Double is on. I know what Alex would do. Oh, he's left him close to this red now. I think Andrew's going to be going for this. It's right behind the red. It's got a pretty severe cut, but it's close to it. Nope, still playing conservative. Smart shot. Has he covered the left red? Yeah, he has. Great shot. Cue ball's gonna be close. Where is it going?
Yeah.
A few more points, but not giving up too much. Didn't go for the safety earlier, and I think he's gonna do it now because not such an inviting red available anymore.
He's kind of fortunate that his cue ball went in off. If it stayed up there near that bulk cushion, Andrew would have had that red on into the yellow pocket. But the pathway to bulk is tough for CC. Is there a gap in between the yellow, green, and blue? He sees something.
Yeah, path was there. And coverage. You have to bunt this red back down table or go for the pot. Just gonna try to stick him back in that area if you play a two-way. Needs a cannon though. Needs a cannon. Not that type of cannon. Oh, it just ran long enough. Could have been minor chance there for CC. Ooh, watch out, middle jaw. Is this a chance?
True, he almost had the pot there. That would have been some pot when he's just trying to play safe, and just unfortunate. Hit the wrong horn and it bounced out. One saving grace, it's tight to the bulk cushion there.
Stick to the pocket.
Just getting nervy out there. He does have this red into the left middle.
Same type of shot, but definitely more nervy this one because he's going against the nap. He's gonna want to shoot it with some pace. At least that or account for the turn of the cue ball. Yeah, shot it with some pace. Is it gonna drop in the other corner? Other middle, sorry.
Another horn.
Wow.
It's a thin cut obviously onto that. Red into the right middle.
It's got this red just above the pink though. Might be taking that onto the right corner pocket.
Right into the heart.
Apologies there, the camera switching.
It's probably just stun this green into the side, and I'll have that red near the left middle. Looking like a good chance here for Andrew to get back in this frame. He's trailing by 14 points.
Oh, lovely cannon there.
Yeah, good point by our friends at Ox Billiards. If Andy was to win, he'd be the first non-Seattle area player to make the final of the Seattle Snooker Open.
It's impressive, third annual, and still no non-Seattle players to make it to the final.
And just stun this black in beyond the red into the opposite corner pocket. Got a nice red just lurking by the right middle. That's probably in a few shots time.
Yeah, you have option for pink or black here. Just want to make sure you have an angle on either. Richard Links in the chat asking, is it 6 reds? No, this is a full frame, 15 red. It's a semi-final of the Seattle Snooker Open. In a cannon? No, he's not. He's great. Would have been tough luck to cannon the red there. It's going to come down to the one on the cushion, I feel. If he wants a chance at a clearance. Decent angle on this green to just screw straight back towards those 2 reds. If he gets perfect on the one on the cushion, you might be taking it on first, but he's nicely on the one to the right. 31 breaks so far.
You might have the angle just to come off the cushion and get behind the red to play it into that top left corner pocket.
See in behind it. It's close. Nope. Thinking cross double, or is he going to play safe? I think safe is in order. He's got the lead now with 21 points. If you were to manage to pot this red in a high value color, you could get the snookers required. He's got a two-way shot. Try to double it into the green pocket and screw back. Off the brown.
Huh.
Wow. This red is pretty tight to the cushion.
It's done all right because now the brown's in a very tricky position, and CC does need that.
It's close to the rail. There is a gap. You can get this brown after the red though and just drop it in. All the colors will be perfectly respotted. Oh no. Does he get away with it?
Did he? Did that green come in the way? Doesn't look like it. Oh,
I
maybe
think
yeah.
a soft swerve is needed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great camera angle right there.
Just the softest of swerve shots, and this could be enough to punch his ticket. And
Oh!
the cue ball goes in.
Followed it in. So this comes to 4 points, but that red comes off the table.
So still in it.
These are
Only
tricky
17.
shots. These
Yeah.
are tricky. As much as you would think they're pretty easy, you know, putting ball in hand, yellow off the spot. Seeing these go wrong more often than not.
Where the brown lays, it's a nice spot for a full table snooker if you can get the pace right and send it around the rails down behind the black or the pink. Just really got to focus on these two bulk colors.
Yeah, going from brown to blue is going to be tricky. There's some top. Ooh, he might be okay. Looks like he's got a trace of an angle. It's going to be a pacey shot. Can't just roll it in dead weight.
All right, score is correct. 57-45. He went for it. Where's his cue ball and the brown?
Didn't get the snooker, but
Needs a little bit more left to get behind blue, but good containing shot. Yeah, I think CC was going for the win there. If you guys are liking the action, drop us a like. Subscribe to our YouTube. Trying to grow our channel. Help snooker grow in America. This is a semi-final of the Seattle Snooker Open. Thanks for joining us.
yeah, Andrew does need brown and blue. Definitely the blues are wide open. A lot of these high value colors are open, so this brown is paramount of importance.
Oh, it's a steep cut into the middle pocket. Might be one worth going for. Nah, I don't think I like it.
Definitely is pretty thin.
Went for the corner. Tried a double kiss. An opening. Oof. That holds up another inch. It's dead. Dead run out for CC, but just a little bit trickier. Having to stretch out.
Yeah, nothing's a gimme. Definitely at this stage. CC fighting for his life here. Andrew does know there is potentially another frame. Doesn't want it to go there. Like to get into the finals with a win in this frame.
Oh, the miss on the brown.
Oh, and the in off as well. And this brown is just going to be plumb for McLuskey.
Disaster strikes for CCU. Massive tournament events there.
Yeah, all he needs now is this brown. That will force a snooker's required stage. So just put all your concentration into this, Andrew. Just making sure everything is smooth. Big shot here for frame and match. Well struck. And it'll be nicely on the blue. Into the top left corner. Now there's a bit of a worry there, but now the pockets are looking like the size of buckets.
There's a fist bump there too.
I don't think that pink's going to be important. I think handshakes are going to be happening here. And CC just going to tally up the score, see what it's at. Well, he's going to give him a chance. We're just trailing by 25, 13 on the table. So a few snookers have the patience. Oh. So close to getting the first one there. Well, it's tough. Usually you got to get your chance early.
And we're over the pocket. That's all you need. The natural 2 cushion, maybe a 3rd cushion in behind black. It's pretty close. Just a
Good
bit
effort.
too far. Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew knows that CC at one point is going to convert on the snooker, so to get things over and done with quickly. CC does need 2 6-point snookers. And then the black and the pink to force a black ball respot. And he's done nicely there to push the black in a really great position for a snooker.
Yeah, that sort of ball length away, it's kind of what you want. Where the black was is actually a little bit tougher for a lot of shots to get in. This angle could be a chance. Cushion middle, doesn't want to pot it. Go high of the black with the pink, 2 cushions. Send the cue ball 1 around. Just got to get the pace right. Just a bit more, and it was close. A little bit risky there to send it towards the
You never know when you hit that black and it goes in the bottom of the pocket. Well, it's gifting your opponent 7 points. 7 points that CC would desperately take.
Yeah, I think if you're Andrew, just don't run the cue ball anywhere wild and get the pink in or over the pocket. Is this going to go in? Oh, wow. Use the jaws of the pocket to
And there might just
rattle
be
that.
enough.
Can he swerve it?
Swerve around to get it. Can he get the pot?
This is a chance here. the tiny stun shot. Got to control the pace, not send the pink too far. Nothing he can cannon into. Does it go in? Doesn't. Caught the jaw.
Very fortunate.
Great
That would have been
shot.
disastrous if it went in. But he's got one snooker. Sometimes in the situations, you know, when you need two snookers, you actually need to lay like 4 or 5.
Yeah, this one is a tight one, though. It's actually a favorite to get the points, I imagine, here. Except for Andrew says differently. Oh, there's one. There is one. So 19. 13 on. He said black's in a nice prime position, but there's a potting chance for Andrew McLuskey, in or over. Just roll it over the pocket. Goes for the pot at decent pace.
Yeah, I just don't see snooker right there for CC, but as long as he puts everything safe, you know, you don't have to get it in one shot. Just be patient enough. Hopefully he'll be presented with another great opportunity.
This one could be a thin off the left edge and send the cue ball 3 cushions around. This looks decent. The pace okay? Line was a little bit off.
A great effort.
Really close. Natural 3 cushion position to come in behind black and would have been dangerous. I think as long as Andrew leaves a lot of distance with cue ball and pink, makes the snookers much more difficult. Yeah, it's close, but a bit high.
Gifted him a good opportunity. Just rolled past the blue spot, so there's the potential into the middle. Just eyeing up. It's a bit too high.
Pressure pot.
Just the black was kind of in his sight line a little bit. That might have just played with his emotions a little.
Got drama. If he manages to get this second snooker, it's going to be a big swing in the room. Kind of like going to double the pink here, just miss the middle pocket and send the cue ball 1 cushion, maybe twice across. Problem is that it's a big middle pocket. Could go forward and just send it 3 rails, this pink. Oh, he's going the other way. Watch out, cue ball. You have to go for this double if you're McLuskey. Treble, maybe?
Treble? Oh, it's there.
He spotted it.
Wow, Andrew Big McLuskey is going on to the finals of the Seattle Snooker Open Championship. CCU fought hard, but he just couldn't come back to force that decider. So Andrew McLuskey takes it by the scoreline of 3-1. It is 2:46 in the Pacific Standard Time Zone. So that means we're going to take an hour break. It's going to be 3:45 Pacific time is when the final will be played here at Ox Billiards. So set your timer, go get something to eat, everybody, and we'll be back here in an hour's time. Thank you very much.